Hi Sages, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your October 2017 love and romance reading. Welcome to those of you who are new and to those of you who are repeat reading people. People who have come to me for readings over and over again. Thank you for keeping in touch with me and letting me know how these energies are working in your path. I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide a word of prayer for those whom are born under the sun, moon, and or rising sign of Sagittarius, from October 10th to around November 10th or 15th. A word of prayer, please, that we can close with. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to use the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to pull your messages first and then do a separate reading to my right with the person whom some of you may be thinking of. Now, if you're in a perfectly content and happy relationship, that's fantastic. Maybe there's some messages there about taking a trip together or spending time together, but a lot of times, of course, if you're thinking about someone else, this is a single situation. So, here's what we got. The card representing you Saggies now on into the next middle of November or so. We've got the Moon card energies. So some of you are contemplating a brand new path. You're wondering where a path is leading you. And the moon represents hope. So know that hope is shining down on this path to bring you clarity as you move forward. But that card is being crossed by some sort of heartache in your thoughts position. Some of you are mourning something from the past. And in your foundation, you're very focused and determined when it comes to something or someone. So let's clarify. Again, this is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the Celtic spread before us. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding their love and romance energies from now into mid-November or so. So the card representing your current life path again was the Moon card, trying to figure out, is this the right path for me to go down? Is it what's going to provide me with a happily ever after? The card crossing that was the Heartache card. You or someone around you may be dealing with heartache, with a court situation, or maybe justice is helping to work in your favor when it comes to the major arcana justice, when it comes to Spirit helping for you to cut negative situations and things and people out of your life so that you can find balance, because balance is happiness. Now, in your thoughts position, some of you are dealing with some sort of heartache. It could be 3 people living together. It could have to do with 3 children. It could have to do with a 3-party situation. In your foundation, some of you are very focused when it comes to a lot of turmoil or the fear of something falling apart. In the recent past, you guys were offered a new difficult path by the universe. The opportunity to start moving the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. And now you've come to a crux. What is good for me? In the next few weeks, you guys look excited about a brand new path, or maybe a message of a brand new path when it comes to a passionate connection. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you Saggies have control over who fulfills you, who helps when you connect to make the sun shine brighter. You have control over how much attention you allow yourself to receive. allowing yourself to connect with those who make you feel good about yourself. In your thoughts position, your hopes and fears position, this always reminds me of frustrated thoughts. Fearing that you're going to be in this battle for a long period of time. In the outcome position, some of you, not all of you, because I'm only pulling so many energies during these single general readings, are looking out and fantasizing about manifestation. What can I create that's new? How can I take what I've learned and manifest something different? Now, the person you guys are thinking of could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or it could be that they're dealing with someone who's of an air sign. The person you guys are thinking of is thinking about an air sign situation. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And they're trying to figure out what to do with the situation. They're receiving a lot of messages from and to this person. And they're just trying to figure out how to get the heck away from it. Now, in their thoughts position, they want to offer their heart to someone who has children or someone from their past. And in their foundation, they have the ability to manifest great things. They have the ability to go away from that which no longer serves that person. In the recent past, they were trying to find clarity when it comes to what serves them in life and what does not. And they were willing to use their sword to cut out of a situation involving maybe 3 people. Maybe to cut out of a situation where she was, or he, but I'm feeling female energy here. Setting goals to celebrate something new. Figuring out how to go away from any other connections of sorts so that she can give love maybe to her children, is in her thoughts. Leaving an old path behind and becoming the Empress. Very spiritual, very loving, very magical. In the next few weeks, she's hoping, wishing, and praying on the Wheel of Fortune that things will turn in her favor because she's risen to a higher level spiritually. I don't know why I'm saying she. Could be he or she. And is having to battle people who are no longer a part of her life, no longer a part of her concerns, or shouldn't be. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, she has control over growing through this experience, or he, that may have to do with a situation in court or with connections to others. But I feel like they're going to court with someone who's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Spirit wants to talk about appreciating and giving thanks to the blessings in her path, as she's even thinking about how she can move forward and still maintain contentment when there may be a difficult child or a person acting like a child in her vicinity. She's got her heart open, but she's praying to go and to grow beyond this experience. She's taking in all the knowledge of what she's learning at this time. He or she. Hope's position. Hermit energies. Hoping maybe to connect with someone who is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Hoping to keep her energies open to love and understanding. And in her outcome position, we have 7 of Cups. I mean him. The person you Saggies are thinking about has the same exact card as you do. Except yours is the 7 of Swords. This is breaking away, wanting to sneak away, wanting to get away and manifest something away. In your outcome position, this person is fantasizing in general. And yes, thank you. Their heart is open to whatever's on offer. They're wanting to put an end to something in their life and to start some sort of financial, prosperous independence. So right now they're hoping and wishing and praying on a star that they can celebrate a new beginning that looks like a blessing from the universe. So good things happening for the person you guys are thinking of. They're just working through some last minute difficulties. I don't feel like this will go on very long. And you guys are just kind of waiting for things to get done and over with so you can move forward and make plans. So that's good. Now in a 3-card summary to my left, I have the same Rider-Waite deck and a 3-card summary that represents this entire reading. And the first card is representing the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when you watch this video. Spirit saying, hope, wish, and pray on a star with the star card energies to manifest peace, joy, contentment, happiness, family, friends, kids, pets, great prosperity, and an overflowing cup of abundance and love being offered by the universe. Loving and appreciating your life day to day, healing from the past, and just finding balance in your life. In the next few weeks, someone may try to rush into your path because they see you're shining bright and enjoying your life. And there's a truth to a situation where you can cut away from a path and step into a new life path, where something you can put to a close will help for you to grow spiritually and to come out on the other side into a beautiful new world path. It may have to do with a judge. It may have to do with you guys getting clear, logical, organized, disciplined, and focused on what this path has taught you about yourself, and figuring out how you can release yourself from a situation or a train of thought. Looking at a situation, wondering if you should give it another chance, and being afraid to not take this new risk because, I don't know, you don't know what that path looks like. But know with the Moon card, the moon represents hope, and without hope, you'd be left in the dark. So hope, wish, and pray for a new creative opportunity, a new path, somehow that affects your finances and career in a positive manner. Yeah, there might be a difficult decision coming up when it comes to a new path in career and finances. But you've worked hard and continue to work hard for what it is you want to achieve. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, some of you, not all of you, will come to the realization that some sort of offer is not being accepted by you or someone else. Could be financially, could be in love. I'm feeling in love, and then looking out at a distance to connect, knowing that this person is going to connect back to you, and your wishes are going to come true. Just be careful what you wish for, because it's being expressed. This love is being expressed as a small offer of love, a new offer that may not grow. So it's important to use your sword to be clear with others about what it is you're looking for in this path, because you've gone full circle with something. You're stepping into a new world path. What do you want this new world path to look like? Be clear, and don't be afraid to use your sword to cut someone out of your path who no longer belongs. If your path is over, lay down the battle. Maybe you want to take the one that you love and leave troubled waters behind to actually move. And that's what's kept you stuck. But there's a lot of experience and knowledge being built from the situation. There's a reason for why all of this is happening. So learn from observation how you can create something moving forward. I see some of you, not all of you, taking steps to move in a new direction, and I believe it is a financial direction. But feeling down and sad and depressed. The High Priestess is here to try and express something. Let's take a look. She's going to guide you. To observe your motives or someone else's. Maybe even to figure out, for some of you, not all of you, do you want to be free or not? Is this path satisfying for you? Do you have fulfillment? Is this love or just fantasy? And this is where you're being reborn. And a lot of people are right now because we're in the first year of a 9-year path. In the next few weeks, make sure you really consider, is this person here for me? Is there equal give and take? For some of you, you could just really be reminiscing. I feel like this is more give and take at work, but also connecting. Maybe some of you are connecting to others through work. Someone at a distance, and you're hoping that you can come together. And then something happens that surprises you. You quickly put something to an end, and then you go back to just reminiscing and dealing with that which you were dealing with before. Some of you may have stepped off a little bit on a track because you knew you could survive if you left on your own, and you really got excited about just the idea of that. But then maybe a truth came when it involves a new path some of you had taken or will be taking financially. Some of you are going to find out that there is a third-party situation and you're wanting to have words about it. And you're trying to be patient to figure out who and what you want in your life. There is a love offer being made to you. And you guys have come really far. So now you're starting to look at things from a different perspective. Who is the person that is in my path with me? It's time for serious discussions and to decide if you're going to use your sword to stay with that person or cut them out of your path. Because for some of you, not all of you, there is a different opportunity. Now I'm feeling like the career energies and the love energies are mirroring each other. Making a lot of decisions. What fulfills me the most? Hiding from having to make these new decisions about your life, but then looking back and wondering, should I give something one last chance? Using the energies of the Strength card to be clear with someone from your past, but being unable to make a decision. Some of you are overthinking, and a lot of people right now are reminiscing. But just because we think about things doesn't mean we have to act on them. In this case, they're saying to continue to give something one more try. There's nothing wrong with reminiscing, but if you want to be with a third person, they're saying go make it into 2, have fun, and set yourself free. There you go. All right, so I'm going to ask Spirit for, you know what? I'm going to do a circle spread. Now, this is the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius, male or female, because it's a general reading, with clearly defined messages of guidance and or general energies. Now on into the next month, middle of November or so. Okay. So the card representing you at this current time here on Earth is the Courage card. Having the courage to decide on a new path. Now this speaks of finances, but it could be a new path in love. In your mental aspects position, we have adventure. Some of you are ready for an adventure. This, again, is the Sacred Tarot, Sacred Circle Tarot. And I'm going to be combining the Rider-Waite deck once again for further clarification as we go through the circle spread before us. Now I did have a happy home life jump out. I don't know what they have to say, but let's continue. Thank you. All right. So some of you are going deep within with the Hermit energies. Thinking about your path, how far you've come, what you've learned, where you're going, how you're going to apply new lessons as you maybe continue or start a new path. Some of you are thinking about a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Well, it's Virgo with the Hermit energies. Now in your thoughts position, some of you want to take and go on an adventure. But for some reason you've got your sword in the air. It's time to put the sword away, take the horse for a drink of water, look at your reflection, and remember that you are God's child out in the woods searching for an adventure. Lay down the swords, anything metal, and crawl through the grass and climb the trees and get back out into nature. Think about that. Now in your relationship sector, we've got the Shaman card. This could be feeling or spirit telling you that it's time to step out of a situation and to manifest something new. Feeling like you've worked so hard, but you're not receiving the recognition you deserve. In your creative inspirations position, we've got a bounty. You can take whatever creative blessing you have within you, that skill, that talent, and you can actually, or the way you've handled business, you can take all of that experience and knowledge and you can at this time apply it creatively and build something much more successfully or much more successful. Now's a good time to take and look at things from different perspectives when it comes to your creativity. How you can grow from what you've learned about yourself. Okay, in the actions position, we have tradition. Some of you are wanting to take a traditional action when it comes to someone who enchants you. Taking action to give birth to a marriage, to give birth to a child. Wow. Maybe that's what some of you are having the courage to do, is to finally think about marriage. Maybe there's someone in your life that's very spiritual, very magical, very enchanting. In your emotional aspects position, you're feeling emotionally restricted because some of you, if you're with maybe even a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, are with one of those signs or elements, and signs. I'm trying to think at the same time. You're with someone who is so busy focusing on reaching their goals and setting more goals, and really that's what you're feeling restricted from or in emotionally, in your subconscious. I think you're waiting for a message when it comes to career and finances, and you're just looking for a new path. Use the courage of what you've learned through the Hermit energies to unrestrict yourself and have a communication with this Queen of Wands. Maybe it's time for an adventure. In your practical matters position, we've got grounding yourself. So doing what you need to do to ground yourself. Is there someone or something in your family who has, or in your, in your life path who you are maybe addicted to, person, place, or thing, or person, place, or thing in your family or life or day-to-day experience has some sort of addiction. It's time to break the chains. I think Spirit's saying that this will take place for you maybe in the next 8 weeks. I just heard 8 to 10, but I see 8 and 8 already. Your inner strengths position. Awesome. You have the ability with your inner strengths energies to come to a resolution to a problem. When it comes to a fiery young person. When it comes to someone coming into your path and you're trying to remain grounded and you've got so much stuff going on and you want to have the courage maybe to free yourself from restriction. Some sort of resolution is going to be made in a traditional way with an empress. There's just some inner areas of mental aspects of wanting to have an adventure, feeling stuck in a situation, and then trying to recognize the bounty of the beauty, of the great things, of the empress, of the tradition. Trying to maintain the tradition. Now the card representing the entire read speaks of nostalgia. This is what a lot of people have been getting. And each of those cups are just filled with wonderful memories. But the truth of the matter is the cups are empty. Some of you may have been spending time looking back at someone you let go of, but you didn't. Because you still carry these heavy swords of anger, frustration, and pain. But it's not them. They're gone. It's about the swords. We want positive energy as we move forward. So we have to let go of any pain and anguish of the past that causes negativity in our path because it'll block our blessings. So for some of you, Spirit's saying you're going to be going through some sort of recovery here. And then look at this. Husbandry. Some of you are thinking of maybe when you were a husband. If you want to offer something to someone and be a husband, he's bringing in a gift. He's moving slowly, but he's bringing it in. Some of you Saggies are wishing that someone was bringing in an opportunity for you or them to be your husband, who could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Because maybe you think that they're going to offer you stability where there is none. Some of you are looking at a brand new path when it comes to career and finances being offered to you by the universe. And you're thinking about offering your heart during this discovery, or you're looking at an offer of this new path in finances and you're slowly stepping into, look at that, money. Some of you are looking at ulterior motives of others when it comes to maybe a justice situation. But know that justice is in your favor with this major arcana to help you to cut out people who have ulterior motives from your life. Because you're no longer in bondage to the pain and anguish. You can release yourself from staying up at night by becoming the Lord of your own path. Know that we are never stuck. It is a figment of our imagination. We can always take our mind and our body and we can choose to move ourselves in any direction here on earth. So this is a matter of choice. Do you stay or do you go? Ground yourself and let go of any nostalgia. Speak your truth. and then listen and observe. You've learned a lot, and you have the ability to build something greater. It's all going to come down to how you handle and speak what you have to say, so that you can find balance once again. All right, so your word of prayer, Saggies, is love. Wow. Love is the answer to all of my questions. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. This card reminds you that feeling loved is your true desire, and that this very condition is continuously offered to you by God, Jesus, Mother Mary, and the angels. Surround your current situation and relationships with love, which will loosen the bonds of ego attachments. When you pray for love to heal your situation, God sends angels to your side. Mother Mary counsels you to use only loving words when you speak, when you think, or when you write. Avoid pessimistic discussions with yourself or others, as it is essential for you to surround yourself with the highest energy available. By doing so, you'll witness miraculous healings, experience new opportunities, and attract wonderful relationships. Wow. So there's a lot of messages here to review. Know that those who come to me for personal readings tell me that they always go back in different mindsets and re-listen to the video and always pull different messages out than they did before. That by the end of their reading, they actually find out things that they didn't understand in the beginning. So feel free to use this as some sort of spiritual guidance, or to come to me for a personal reading at this email address below. Please share, like, and subscribe, as those who are subscribed. In the next couple weeks or so, I will be sending out to my subscribers some unique gifts and discount opportunities. Thank you again for stopping by. I hope to see you in the near future, probably in November. Take care and God bless.